Welcome to Ramble On with your hosts, Brandon Meese.
And George Steersman.
Here to tickle every part of you that needs it.
I don't know. I was trying something different.
No.
I just frightened my co-host just now because I laughed like Krusty the Clown from The Simpsons.
I'm not a clown guy. I don't clown around.
And he's not clowning.
Listen here, clown shoes. Knock it the fuck off.
I sense clowns.
Oh, God. No. The only thing you'll... Oh, gosh. No. Just no. Oh.
Clown semen.
Yeah. The worst part of my existence was going to Las Vegas, and my parents, because it was the cheapest place to go, booked a 4-night stay at Circus.
How
They
old were you?
legitimately fucking had clowns walking down the halls. Real people. There was clown wallpaper. There was clown, those at the bottom of the stairs, the pole on the railing.
Yeah.
The bottom pole at the end of the rail was clown heads.
Sounds frightening.
Fuck, it was. And I was 16. Not fun. Not fucking fun at all. Damn. So today we're going to talk about anime. What we like, what we don't like, what we think should happen, and talk about how we got into it. So let's get into it.
Kinky.
That's what she said. So,
She says that a lot.
good for you. I am happy for you. So, regarding anime, I first got into anime in elementary school. Back when it came on Channel 5. In the early mornings, it started at 6 a.m. It was Cardcaptor Sakura, Tekkaman Blade, and Sailor Moon. And that's what got me into it because it was so completely different from the American cartoons, which I considered to be repetitive, stupid. I mean, who wants to listen to orchestra music
True.
while you're seeing a cat being filleted by a mouse
Yeah.
with a rake?
My
swords.
Yeah. My legitimate first introduction to anime was a hentai.
Really? That's awesome.
Our friend of the family gave it to me thinking it was just a normal cartoon. Then there's two lesbians going at it at the beginning of it.
You talking about La Blue Girl?
No, it wasn't the Blue Girl. It was some mech anime with aliens and tentacles and shit.
Hyperspace doll?
I don't
No?
I don't know.
I'm just
I
guessing.
brought it to my aunt's house once and it's like, what the hell are you watching?
I'm watching cartoons.
We're watching cartoons, Aunt Barbie.
The fuck are cartoons you watching? Did your mom know about this? She's the one that gave it to me. No.
No. God, no.
Oh, that'd be funny though. Yeah.
I don't know, but it was awesome. Thank God never took that to school. Would have gotten in trouble for bringing that one to show and tell.
Oh yeah. So yeah, straight to elementary school. I'm surprised you're straight off with the hentai. That's hilarious.
I didn't. Yeah.
The
Hentai,
first,
when you want to have a good laugh about something.
yeah. The first time I'd ever seen a hentai, I think I was 17. It's because we went to an anime convention in Long Beach at the time. It was fun because I couldn't buy any on my own, but since my wife is 2 years older than me, she could.
Gotta love it.
Yeah, that was fun.
My favorite, I don't get off on it. I mean, if someone's watching it or someone sends me a clip of like tentacle porn, it's like,
Oh god, that shit is.
I'll watch it for the 15 seconds.
Tentacle porn is so funny. Oh
Although,
my gosh.
watching our old friend Kenny squirm when you would put it on was funny as hell.
Oh yeah, I think that was my association because it's just funny to see him cringe. He's like, "Where are those tentacles going? Why is there so many? Why is everything coming?"
Shit, it wasn't even tentacle porn once. I think it was one of those ones where the man like fucking. I think I vaguely remember this. It wasn't tentacle. But it was like one of those ones where like this older businessman like fucking fucks the mom, fucks the daughter, then fucks the mom and the daughter at once.
Cool.
This was with you.
Okay. That's fine.
I'm just saying, that's one I remember, and Kenny was like, or something along those lines.
Yeah. But tentacle porn's funny because it's like, even theoretically, how hard would that be? Because, I mean, there's more tentacles than an octopus has arms. And it's got, like, most hentai has, like, not just one girl it's either raping or, like, lovingly doing. It's, like, 6 at once. It's like this, like, large panoramic shot of, like, 60 tentacles and all these girls being, like, upside down or sideways. And
Being fucked in the mouth, fucked in the ass, several in the pussy, sometimes 2 in the ass, multiple ones in the mouth.
yeah, and the ones I never understood was nipple penetration.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking nipples. It's like, that's not... 1, that's not humanly possible, and 2, what the fuck? And 3,
What the fuck?
this must be the aftermath of we nuking Japan.
Either that, or we must look at, like, old Japanese, like, scrolls and whatnot and see if it's like, were they into tentacles back then, too?
They were. There was actually intimate drawings of women and octopus. Or they're mythological creatures like Kappa, you know.
Oh, yeah. That's like a turtle with hair
Yeah, basically.
and
Yeah.
a bird beak.
Yeah, half turtle, half bird, half person. Yeah, yeah. They also have umbrellas that only have one tongue and one eye, but that try to kill you. But it's just, oh my gosh, insane stuff. I mean, it's awesomely fun to watch.
It is.
Because it's completely different from our culture. Our cartoons were
Bugs
here's
Bunny,
an opera, here's an
Popeye.
opera, yeah, Bugs Bunny. Here's an opera soundtrack, and then no words for like a good portion of them, and like weird stuff happening with either being killed or maimed or exploded, or some ridiculous tragedy. We didn't really have any good cartoons back in the day.
I don't know. I mean, we grew up fine with them. But anime is better, I will say that.
Yeah.
Although there is one American cartoon it's on par with it.
Yeah.
And I think we both know what I'm talking about.
Okay.
How about on 3 we say what we're thinking?
It better start with an S.
Better start with an A.
With an A?
Yeah?
Then you've already lost me.
Avatar.
No.
Fuck you.
No. I was going Steven Universe. Because it's not the same crap over and over again. It has a difference, like Japanese anime. There's a storyline, an actual storyline. The episodes do not go into infinity. There's continuity, and actually have emotions, not just death.
There's a bunch of animes that don't have storylines. I could name one off the bat, and you've probably seen it with me.
Okay.
Golgo 13.
Golgo 13.
There's no storyline. He's just an assassin. He assassinates people. Every episode's different.
Yeah, but he doesn't get killed and just comes back, or loses his job and then comes back.
No, he moves on to the next one.
Exactly. So that's still a
And
plot.
he bangs some fucking broad while he's doing it, and they actually show it.
That's still a plot and a storyline.
Yeah.
Even like the really, really, really bad animes, like, to me, a bad anime is like an anime that will go on for 400 plus episodes.
Like, you're not a fan of Naruto, One Piece, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super, Dragon Ball, Bleach. I could have kept going, but I stopped.
Back in the day, I used to like Dragon Ball until it became absurd when they're like, okay, and we're now on the literal 18th movie. I'm like, okay, I'm done.
Just stick a fork in me, I'm done.
Yeah. When they keep bringing back the same villains from the dead, literally.
Of course they do. It's the fucking Dragon Balls and Super Dragon Balls and the Namek Dragon Balls.
It just got so repetitive.
Fucking balls.
Because,
See, that's another thing the Japanese have an issue with. Testicles.
Oh, yes. Yeah. But, anyways. The main things I don't like about these popular animes, it's, oh no, we must get stronger because there's this guy who's slightly stronger than us and beat us up. So I must train now and become stronger and defeat him. It becomes just like the villain of the week kind of thing with like 2 filler episodes about a random side character that was invented just to fill time. I mean, at least it tells the plot, but it can get old really quick.
A bit.
My biggest problem, it's like I've watched Bleach up to like episode 275. That's a lot of episodes. But
I think I'm past that.
Dragon Ball is still worse because it's always just we must constantly be afraid because there's someone who's more powerful. It's like, you guys have been doing this for like 15 years in their world time because he's got like 2 kids. You know?
Yeah.
You'd think that after all this time you wouldn't be so damn scared of like, it's power. Oh, it's so big and hard. Oh, I should take it in the ass now. Oh. But it's like, it takes 2 episodes for them to just power the fuck up.
And miss.
Yeah. We were just testing each other. Ha 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 ha. Now we shall truly fight. Ah.
Ha 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 ha. Ooh, you tickled my asshole with your finger. Ha ha.
Yeah.
I will do the same, but with my penis instead. Ha 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 ha.
Yeah. Now I can.
My wife threw a penis.
Oh my.
Ha 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 ha.
I can talk shit in Dragon Ball because I used to like Dragon Ball. Like I said, I watched it all the way until after the Cell Saga and the Majin Buu Saga. After the Majin Buu was turned to a normal human kid.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, that's cool. That's a great end to it. They just kept going, and I'm like,
I think I got about there too.
I'm good. And then the new Dragon Ball Super, everyone's like, oh yeah, it's a great. We're having this giant interdimensional tournament to where if you guys lose, your universe is destroyed. So trillions of creatures will get destroyed if Goku doesn't win. But yet, if he wins, he's basically responsible for the death of all these other trillions of people.
And creatures.
Yeah, if he wins. Oh, that sucks. But at least yours gets saved. Oh, that's no, it's fucked up.
He could have refused and then had his universe destroyed anyway.
Yeah. So, it's whatever. Bleach was okay, but like I said, it became also the same thing. Villain of the week, slightly more powered up, defeat that guy. Next bad guy, slightly more powerful than me, let's train, then I can beat him again. It's like... it just becomes the same tired crap. Yeah. That's why I feel some of the only good animes are the ones with short episodes in number. I mean, it's like anything under like 50 or under will be a good anime to me. That's my point of view. Because...
like Trigun.
Trigun, that was great.
Cowboy Bebop.
Great as well. Any of the Tenchi Muses were pretty good. Because theirs was between 12 to 25 episodes. And a series is good when it has multiple extensions or spin-offs. But not when it goes into like the hundreds of episodes, because then that's when writers are literally just making more episodes to make more toys, to sell more toys, and to make filler episodes to just keep the thing alive, to keep people buying it, and the storyline goes at such a creepingly slow pace, even snails are seeming like they're light speed compared to the storyline progression.
Yeah.
Wow, that was a big fucking rant.
It's cool, man.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah. But that's what I said, 50 or under, that will make a good anime because the writers have a storyline.
I got that beat anyway.
It's mapped out,
Coolie coolie.
Oh, fuck, that's such good shit. And they're continuing it now, 20 years later.
I know.
20 years later.
Quite excited about that.
Oh, yeah. But yeah, I mean, because when you have 50 or less episodes of an anime, you've already mapped out your outline of your story from beginning to end, and it'd be done. And then you just animate it, and you have this many episodes you're going to make. So make your plot, your story, your climax all have a smooth progression. Not Dragon Ball.
Yeah, there are a couple I still wouldn't mind getting on Blu-ray, DVD, whatnot, because I still do enjoy that, and plus the times that your internet's down, or you've got so much lag from everyone being on the fucking internet.
Yeah.
Like, I want to get another copy. Well, you bought this for me. You got this for me. It was either a present or I asked you to get it for me. I don't remember. It was a Gungrave.
Gungrave. You asked me to buy that for you. That was the early days of eBay.
Yeah.
I actually got pissed off at that because when I had bought something from a large, well-known internet seller on eBay to buy it,
yeah,
I bought it for $25, and what was sent to me in the mail was a DVD box set of Heat Guy J. And on the package it said, "We are sorry, the item you requested was sold out. So we have sent you an anime of equal or greater value. It's like, motherfucker, this isn't fruit. You know? You could have sent me gay porn for all I fucking know. I've never heard of this anime.
It's a good anime, actually.
I couldn't get through it.
I've watched it. It was kind of weird. Like, it felt like there was like some kind of Celtic influence in most of it.
Yeah.
You got that too?
Yeah.
Like the music.
Uh-huh.
And a couple other things. But yeah, I enjoyed that one. Well, they must have like made it up to you because I got the anime and then I unfortunately lent it to a friend of mine who now lives in Washington.
Here's the thing is, no, they didn't send me another one. I had to buy it from somebody else. And I just took the hit.
I am sorry about that then.
It's not your fault. It was that crappy internet seller. But nowadays, that's not allowed for anybody to do.
Yeah.
But back in the early days of eBay, they didn't really care.
See, I don't know what, like, you were always good about knowing which sellers or which companies that produced good anime, good quality for your buck.
Yeah, yeah.
So, yeah. I mean, aside from like certain movies or Blu-rays, like if you buy no, that's not even true because fucking Walmart will sell you Blu-rays for $5.
Yeah, depending on what they are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it works out sometimes.
Yeah.
Got my Blu-ray copy of Batman.
Cool.
The '89 one.
Oh, yeah, 89. Yeah. With what's his face?
Michael Keaton.
Thank you.
Jack Nicholson.
Michael Keaton when he was. I loved how Michael Keaton was in Spider-Man: Homecoming.
Oh God, what was that meme? You either live long enough
to
be the hero.
No, you either
you die a hero or live long enough to become a villain.
That's right. That's right.
Fuck yeah, Enter the Vulture, and I loved how they did that. The fucking what would you consider like mech armor or something like that, or a mech wing?
So basically, they've turned a lot of DC superheroes into not anime but manga. There's been a lot of manga adaptations of DC, but Marvel has not let anyone do anime or manga of their stuff. Because I would love to see like a manga.
Actually,
of, like,
I have seen like anime style Marvel cartoons. It was the Punisher and Black Widow.
Oh
and
God, no, that was not.
That was not anime style?
No, that was terrible. That was not anime style. That was like. That reminded me more of like Russian cartoon. Everything was so blocky and huge.
You're rushing into things here.
Oh gosh.
You should have expected that.
Yeah.
You really should have expected that.
Well, now I'm just stalling for time. Thank you. Did they get me good marks?
You're just pooting on a show right now, aren't you?
Yeah. I can't think of anyone to put Rasputin in this, so just fuck off. Okay, so back to anime. So yeah. There's been a lot of good anime recently because I remember in our time in like the 90s and the 2000s, anime was becoming kind of stale for a while.
Yeah.
It was becoming the same reused, rehashed stuff because everyone was kind of afraid to
branch out
and be more
original.
Original. Yeah, everything was either mecha, giant robots, or
fantasy,
magical girls,
magical schoolgirls with magical talking underwear.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know about that one, but actually, I don't even know if that is an anime. It just sounded good in my head.
Yeah, but recently things have been getting a lot better. They've been getting a lot more inventive and original, and it's becoming great to watch it again.
You know what? An anime I discovered was really good. I enjoyed it, but I like gun animes. You know that.
Yes.
Jormungand.
Jormungand. I have not watched that yet. How is it?
It's very good. It's about this child soldier from like one of the Baltic countries, and he becomes the bodyguard of an arms dealer.
Oh.
This girl in her 20s or 30s.
Uh-huh.
Because that's her family business.
Right.
And it just follows, them and the team of her bodyguards, Deltas, special forces, all like their ridiculous credentials.
Definitely.
And he hates weapons, and so the irony, and he's guarding an arms dealer, and he's beginning to like these people.
Cool.
It's a good anime. Give it a watch.
Yeah. One of my favorite animes that I would recommend everyone to watch. It involves guns. Okay, 2, maybe 3. Trigun. I recommend that to anybody because anybody can like that. It's got seriousness, it's got comedy, and it's got a great story.
Hell yeah.
Black Lagoon.
Fuck yes. Forgot about that one.
All 3 seasons of Black Lagoon is just insanely awesome. A mercenary band of 4 people. Guns all the time. Great storyline and just like reckless abandon. It's so good.
Revy's guns are just modified Beretta 92s, right?
92Fs, yeah.
92F? Okay.
Yeah.
Extended muzzle.
Yeah.
White grips with the Jolly Roger grip.
That's right.
And then it actually, the engraving, I can't remember what it actually, custom engraving on it, I can't remember that.
Yeah.
And then she has the slightly extended mags like what's on a Beretta 93. R93R, Beretta 93R.
Okay, yes.
The machine pistol.
What
they based RoboCop's coffin gun on.
Yep, that's right.
And it's called the coffin gun because the silhouette of it, or the shape from above, looks like a coffin or casket, whatever.
Casket, yeah.
But that is actually, but because of that RoboCop, Beretta actually did make that, and it's called the Auto 9.
Nice. Yeah, they're like, if it looks this good, people really want it. We'll make it. We don't care.
They did.
Yeah. What did you think of Gunslinger Girl?
I loved all of it. It was some different little
middle school aged girls
between middle school, I'd say middle school
to high school.
Cybernetically enhanced orphan girls turned assassins.
Yeah, because that's cool. It's Hitler's Youth, but with Japanese. Because that's what Hitler's Youth was. They were supposed to be infiltrating assassins.
Yeah.
And that, it always makes a good story. But my third, because for me I said Trigun, and then it's going to be Assassination Classroom.
Oh, that is pretty good. Although I do have a thing for assassination animes. I'm an odd person.
Yep.
Just as per us, since no one can see this yet, since when we do get sponsors and money, we'll have cameras. That is the Beretta 93R machine pistol.
Right.
There's that pulls forward, that way you could have more stability.
Okay, the slide, yeah.
And that is the Auto 9.
Oh, the Auto 9 looks so nice.
Yeah, here's a better picture.
I mean, it's got the ports, it's got the heat sinks built onto it. I mean, it's very long. I'd say it's a good 10-inch barrel.
And the weight would definitely help with the muzzle rise from doing a... I don't know if it's full auto. It could be full auto. Although I think machine pistols should burst. There should be the option to burst fire.
So if we're going to talk about animes that are awesome that involve weapons, like guns, so I would say it's Trigun, Assassination Classroom, Gunslinger Girl, Golgo 13.
Oh, thank you. Golgo 13 is one of my favorite animes. It's an older one, like the mangas from the 70s and 80s. And his weapon of choice is an M16A2. Now, he's a sniper, and he fucking does amazing, ridiculous, impossible shots with an M16A2.
Yeah.
I mean, he's used a couple other calibers. Like, he used a an Olympic race, the rifle chambered in .308, and he's, a couple other ones, or like a Weatherby hunt rifle.
Yeah.
And he uses a variety of different, that's just for the long shots. I mean, and he'll have like random suppressed handguns for up close and personal, or a snub nose 44 Magnum.
Yes.
For when you really want to say fuck you to you. And there's no storyline to it. It's just every episode is an assassination.
Yeah.
It's great. And every couple, most of the, I'd say a good 70 to 80% he's banging some women out there, and you see it. You see them nude for the most part. You see up to like his fucking well-built body with scars and shit, but they stop right there at the waist, thankfully.
Yeah.
I don't want to see that.
I understand. Another one that we both liked that you introduced me to was Gungrave.
I love that anime. It was a great anime.
It was so good they even made a game for it.
Yes, thank you for the game and the hat.
Uh-huh.
I just don't wear hats lately because I'm letting my son get the letting my hair get vitamin D from the sun.
Here comes the sun, and I say, it burns, get it off! Ah!
No, but that's why I haven't been wearing hats lately.
Yeah. Let's see. So, and you said Gun X Sword.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that one. That's
also great. But that
has
dealt
nothing
with
to
more
do with guns.
No, it was more of like giant mecha.
But it's still cool. Vaughn
Yeah.
of the Dawn.
He did have a pistol though.
No, he didn't. He had a sword.
No, that's right. It was that stupid sword. The other guy had the pistol. Right.
That's
Okay.
like a sash wears around it.
Yeah, yeah.
His girl, Friday, had this weird ass pistol.
Uh-huh. Let's see. What would be another great anime that had guns that I missed? Well, I still recommend, if anyone has to watch Cowboy Bebop and Black Lagoon, it will still be my favorite gun animes.
Oh, I just thought of another one.
Yeah.
And you'll agree with me.
Yeah.
It's not a gun. Well, actually, I guess it would be a gun anime. And it's one of the classics.
Yeah.
Outlaw Star.
Oh, fuck yeah, Outlaw
Fuck
Star.
yeah, Outlaw Star.
Yeah,
that's
great.
exactly right.
The Castor gun.
Oh, this short for spellcaster.
Yeah. It's a gun with cartridges, bullet cartridges that have spells imbued into them and magic.
I'd say they were about the size of a 12 gauge to a 10 gauge shotgun shell.
Yeah. I mean, they can do anything from as little as just like big explosions to creating black holes that suck away your life force.
Sucked you into them and like fucking like.
Yeah, it was awesome as fuck. That was a fun one, Outlaw Star. Oh gosh. And then my personal favorite, because it blends both mecha and guns, Full Metal Panic.
Oh yeah, that was a good one.
That was great. I was still a lot with morality and like, hard life choices. It was so cool. Because the first two seasons, the first one and then the second one titled Second Raid were pretty much mostly serious.
Actually, no. Second Gig was the third season. The second season was Fumofu.
I don't consider that a second season. I consider it more like...
because it was so short.
Yeah, Fumofu was all comedy for the most part. Full Metal Panic Fumofu. I consider it more like a spin-off. To like not like the main story, like a side story.
Yeah.
Because it just dealt with like them in high school. And no real like hardcore fights or anything. But yeah, that's a great show. Full Metal Panic. That had to deal with guns.
We don't have to talk about gun animes anymore. I know I got a thing, but I do like non-gun animes, prior to Contrary Belief.
No. Wait, really?
Yes. I love Seven Deadly Sins. That anime is awesome.
Yeah, that's good.
That's a newer one. That is a good one.
Yeah.
Castlevania. Oh my god, the fact that they made that from a fucking video game. That is awesome.
Yeah.
I never even played the original game, though. I'm sorry to say. If you want, you could smack my hand.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Okay. God, what other non-gun animes do I like?
Did you enjoy...
Oh.
Yeah.
Slayers.
Slayers was great. Yeah.
Ranma. It was funny as hell.
I liked what Ranma could have been, but it became another Bleach / Dragon Ball where they had an idea originally, but then they started making it just to make money and action figures and merch. It just started running into itself. Just every episode was a filler episode. It became shit. I have the entire series and all the movies. I watched them all. I still own them. I still consider them to be just just mediocre running into each one. Every one seemed to be a filler episode. And at the end, there was no end. He didn't get with the girl. I fucking hate that shit. This long-ass anime that's supposedly like some kind of, like love relationship that's supposed to slowly bloom, like in Japan, In Japan relationships, it seems like you start off like, I don't like you. I'm lying to myself. I don't like you. Okay, fine, I like you because it's a major traumatic event and I confess my love for you. So after the first 6 months, we're just going to hold hands. Yeah. It just progresses really slow. Then at the end of the series, they almost kiss and then it ends. And you're like, fuck you. I was invested in your story. Fuck yourself. Very, very, very few anime and even manga actually have the ending that you want them to have. The reason why they don't end them 90% of the time is because they'll hope that another 5, 10, 20 years down the road they can continue their story. But it doesn't happen for a lot of them. So it just ends up on a cliffhanger and everyone's just like, well, okay, fine, fuck you. I feel like you're wasting, your time watching it because you're like, where is the final climax? Where is the final, ending epilogue? Nothing. So sad.
Very sad.
I've only, I think, seen 2 anime. Yep, 2 anime. Okay, 1 anime and 1 manga where there actually was an ending and they got married and lived happily ever after, that kind of shit. That was Tenchi Muyo GXP, the anime.
Right.
He got married to like 6 or 7 women.
If only, right?
Right. Well, honestly, I would not want to be married to 6 or 7 women. I could do 2, 3 at the most.
First of all, I think if you're gonna have that, you should have have contingent. That way, like orgies happen. Like you have them both at night, not the Mormon shit where it's a different wife every night.
Well, at the same time, is if you're gonna have a harem of like that many women and you all love them the same supposedly, and they all love you the same supposedly, you have to set down a lot of fucking rules. Like everyone's got to sit down at once. You're like, okay, how you guys want to do this? You all want my dick? I'm cool with that. I want all of yours. You. I hope you don't all have dicks because then it's be giant, sausage fest thing. That's different.
Nobody likes sausage fest.
Nah, not really. So it's like, okay, how do you guys want to do this? We all have to agree so that way no one's left out. That's too fucking hard, having like 6, 7 people.
Yeah. 2
or 3, that's so much easier to deal with. And at the same time, they all have to be slightly okay with being like slightly bi, because you don't see a bunch of naked chicks all the time, and like you're all gonna be fighting for my one dick.
I agree. I mean, the women should be bi.
I mean, not like there's nothing like hardcore, like they really want are the women, but like they're all just okay with them, being naked with other women doing one guy.
To service all 6 of them in one night,
dude.
You gotta have fucking Viagra. It's fucking 2 at a time. 1 on your cock, 1 on your face.
Right. At the same time, realistically, if regular harem size is between 4 to 8, we'll just go average of 6. It's like not all of them are gonna want to do you at once. And can you fucking imagine monthly time when they have their period?
I was just thinking that they'd all sync up
at the same time. Fuck that, man. Fuck that.
The log ride's still open.
Chuckle to yourself silently. Okay. Besides going for the Rusty Sheriff's badge, if there's like 6 of them and they're all in their monthly, I don't care if the log ride is open for business. I'm not gonna be fucking home. I'm just gonna call up Amazon or like some kind of company that sells a 25-pound bar of chocolate and just have it shipped to the house while I'm in another fucking state. Okay.
You should just have a bunker built. Concrete, steel.
Yeah. And if in anime they'll have some kind of random superpowers, that's even worse. It's even fucking worse. Or if they're some kind of weapons expert or some kind of crazy shit like most anime, you're not gonna have a good time, man. On their monthly, all at once, it's not gonna be good. And you have to have a lot of money because shit's gonna get destroyed. property just everywhere. And your neighbor's gonna fucking hate you. You're gonna have to live out secluded by yourself. Because they're gonna be jealous as fuck, so they're gonna try and pull some shit.
Yeah.
You know? So 2 or 3, doable. More than that, hassle. And it's like, if each one wants a kid,
Oh, fuck.
right? Right? Each one wants a kid. And then they'll be pissed if one gets fucked before the other. And then how about getting them pregnant different times? Like, no, I don't get this one pregnant because, you know, I need you so I can fuck you while this one's pregnant. Like, no, we must all be equal.
Unless they're fine with you getting a side piece while all 3 are pregnant.
Yeah, but see, that's why 2 or 3, and then it's really hard. Great idea, but really hard to pull off. The Mormons, it's incomplete. The Mormon sect of, you know, polygamy, being able to have like 5 or 6, it's incomplete. It's not fully loving because you really cannot share one person's time with 5 to 6 people and still be considered equal to everybody.
5 to 6 families. That's fucking ridiculous right there.
Yeah. How the fuck are you going to do Christmas and Thanksgiving?
All at once.
Because each one of those moms has parents and cousins and nephews and nieces and grandparents.
Okay, one thing I've noticed about these polygamous sects is that they usually have money.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you're also pooling all the women work and the guy works. Or sometimes the guy doesn't work and just the women work.
See,
So that's a lot of money for one household.
yes. And that's great.
Yeah, but at the same time, you know, one of them has to stay home to watch all the kids.
Yeah.
Supposedly. I've seen quite a few episodes of Sister Wives on the TLC channel, so I know what I'm talking about.
Thankfully, no one in my house watches it, but I see ads for it all the time.
Yeah. And it just... If you take it from the woman's side, it's so hard to feel like you're appreciated.
It's like Monday through Friday, one day with the whole one family. Then Saturday you all get together. Then Sunday you all go to church and get together. Have like Sunday dinner.
Yeah. And just like, it's so hard and awkward because, like, what if the guy wants to fuck but none of the women do?
1 out of 5 should be willing to fuck, you know?
You would hope, but it's like I said, it's not perfect, you know? Unless it's like you have to. You can't say no, then it's great for the guy, but I mean, you know. And then I bet you there's some times where the guy will fuck up and then it'll be all the women against the one guy.
Of course.
And he's gonna have to really make it up. I mean, and you see that all the time in anime. You know, like one guy's kissing like one of the 6 girls.
Yeah.
And then they're like, that's not fair. She's getting dick and I'm not. Oh, fuck this. And the other one's like, well, wait your fucking turn. I had this shit first. You know, and then they all start like trying to rape him. It's like, that's cool. That's not realistic. It's really cool and fun. Not realistic. So much work to go into that.
Unless you have subservient Asian women.
Yeah. But I'd feel bad, you know, if they're like not being treated the way they want to be, you know.
Yeah.
Not feeling special, all that shit.
Maybe I'm special.
So fucking special. But I'm a creep.
I'm a loser. I thought it was winner.
No. How can you be a creep and a winner?
I must have heard it wrong on the radio all these years.
That's okay. So, yeah, watch those animes. The one I'm really into right now that I'm really liking because it reminds me of an old anime that used to be one of my favorites. Do you ever used to watch an old one called Eureka 7?
Of course.
Great
I
anime.
watched, all seasons on Adult Swim.
Yeah, and the 2 movies, 1 or 2 movies. It even had its own spin-off called Eureka 7 AO about their son, which was really cool. So, there's an anime that just came out this year called Darling in the Franxx. That's one of my favorites. It's pretty crazy. Kind of the same concepts. Just done really well.
That's cool.
Yeah. Let's see. I would have to say, like I said, is that anime is getting slowly better again, with a lot more options again. More diverse, bigger selection, Not everything's just cut and pasted the same thing. You know, not everything's been copied from Gundam over and over and over again.
And over and over and over again.
And over and over and over and over and over again. This anime 6 episodes long. Yeah.
Because the manga was even shorter. The manga was longer than that. Now that I think about it.
Which manga?
Um,
What you talking about, Willis?
I thought we were talking about.
Hey, my eyes are up here.
Sorry, Fooly Cooly again.
What about Fooly Cooly? The manga was better, you say?
No, the manga. Well, first of all, mangas are always better. More content.
That's debatable. I mean, yeah. Most of them are better than the anime because they're able to tell more.
Yeah.
But a lot of people like anime because there's a lot of things they can't show in manga.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know there were things you couldn't show in manga.
Well, like, let's say the original run of this anime that you're gonna watch
Mm-hmm.
has a different. Sorry, this manga that you're reading is an awesome manga, but it's in Shonen Jump, right?
Right.
The regular, most popular thing in Japan, Shonen Jump.
Right.
But it's only rated to ages 14.
Yeah.
You have other ones from other companies that are rated higher.
Right.
But Shonen Jump is supposed to be for everyone kind of thing. So you have a great manga that's had many successful run of years on Shonen Jump.
Right.
But there's stuff in there that you want to do that you can't because you can't switch publishers. So you make an anime and you can finally throw in all the fan service or gore or violence you want to put in there.
Right.
Or suggested situations. Because you're no longer confined by that publisher. Because you're going through a different company to animate it. Because Shonen Jump doesn't just animate their own stuff. We'll go through studios like Trigger or Clamp or Bones or Kodokawa, Funimation, you name it.
Right.
So that way you can get more content put in that you couldn't from the publisher of the manga because of age restrictions. And then sometimes it's the exact opposite, where the manga will be awesome and bloody and sexual and all this stuff, but they want to play it for mainstream TV, so they have to dumb it down and cut out a lot of the adult stuff.
Right. Because that's fucking stupid.
Like Fairy Tail.
There's a lot of animes that are more brutal that I've...
Fairy Tail, Bleach.
One Piece.
Yeah.
Because I remember fucking... Zoro fucking actually straight up killing people.
Yeah. So those are the interesting contrasts because anime is not always going to be the same as the manga, and they'll also take different turns in the anime than the manga. You're like, wait, that didn't happen in the manga. Well, we decided to go somewhere different with it.
Yeah, that's where sorry, my leg itches. On Fooly Cooly, the manga ended way differently than the fucking anime did.
Yeah.
There was actually a couple more twists and turns in the manga that never even made it. Sorry, my leg itched up to my knee.
Okay.
And my socks covered it.
I thought you were reaching your cock again because you're reaching down pretty far that time.
No, I parted it to the right leg this time.
Oh, okay, yeah, that was the left leg you were reaching, yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so continue. Fooly Cooly endings?
Yeah, endings and a couple other things that were not even in the anime but were in the manga. Like the fucking grandfather and his, frenemy robbing a bank.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah.
I love the Grandpa Fooly Cooly, man. Oh, that guy was so messed up.
Cooly, yeah, you do it like this with your hands.
Is it more cooly or more fooly? It's like this. Like this? No. More fingers like this. Yeah. You gotta really get that fooly going in. Oh, yeah. It's good stuff, man.
Very
can't wait
stuff.
for the... And it's going to be coming out this year on Cartoon Network, the continuation. When they're like 15, or more like 10 years older, I would say.
So he should be out of...
High school.
Yeah.
Or at least at the very ending of high school, one of the two.
One can only hope.
Yeah. Oh, gosh. Yeah.
One never knows.
Yeah. Is there any other anime that you think is worthy of talking about at the moment that you've seen or is being in the process of?
I think all anime is worthy of talking about. Let's see. We talked about that other
No,
anime.
there's still one anime that's not worthy of being talked about. Bo.
Ugh, fuck.
See, there's my point. But that's just my personal. I mean.
No, I agree.
There's
It's fucking horrible.
There's silly, and then there's so silly it's stupid. That one kind of crosses the line. For me personally, I mean, I know there's still people out there who love that stuff, but I'm not into it. Oh gosh, and then there's really good adult anime that is still going on. I know a lot of people still love Attack on Titan.
That is a good one. I haven't watched it. Rose and I haven't watched it in a while, especially since, let's see, I'm tired a lot, and I sometimes do not want to
breathe.
Oh, that's all the fucking time, but that's neither here nor there. I don't want to deal with subtitles.
Oh, so you're a dub. Okay.
When I'm tired, I'm dubbed.
But you can't do sub. You like sub.
Yeah, I mean, I know there's some animes that will not sub, and it's like, you know what? I like this anime. I think it's cool. I'll fucking watch it. Like, there's this one that Rose and I were watching. My leg.
That's an interesting sounding anime. I should look that one up.
Sorry, my leg.
My leg. Is it like a guy who gets like his legs chopped off in the war, and then he has to find some way to get mechanical legs and he can start like kicking people and be a superhero?
That sounds like Full Metal Alchemist.
Indeed it does. They should change that name.
No, it was something available on Crunchyroll. It was about that cooking one. Where
Food Wars?
Yeah, with the school. Yeah, I was watching that with her one day, and it's like got me into it, and I would watch it sometimes, but the inconvenience of that app not being available on my smart TV.
Right. Depending on your TV.
It's an old Vizio.
Right. Because I know my TV, I can stream stuff from my phone onto my TV.
I can see you got a newer one than me. Maybe if I would have gotten the next one up, I could have.
Mine is the same year as yours. But you have the E series, the economy series, and
you
I have
the M.
The M series, yes.
I know if I would have shelled out the extra, I don't know how many more dollars.
It was like 80.
You know, I had the money. I could have done it.
Yeah, but you wanted the odd style, the 39-inch.
I know. I could have gone with the 42 with the full metal, the aluminum frame and stand, and the full QWERTY.
Yeah.
QWERTY.
QWERTY.
Yeah.
The whole top line, yeah. QWERTY keyboard, yeah.
Which would have been so much easier.
Oh, definitely. You know it would have been.
Excuse me.
I have the easy keyboard, and my life's great because of it. And that's one thing I think everyone should do. With these newer TVs, these flat screen TVs, they're not made as well as they used to be, like in the old days with the tube, the radio tubes.
Yeah.
Get the extended warranty. Go on Square Trade, get the 5-year warranty. It's worth it.
You definitely want to get warranties on TVs.
Because I've already had to use it.
Haven't you had to use it twice?
Yes. Yes, I have. And I still have another 2 years on it to go.
That's still good. That's good that you did that then.
Yeah. Because without that, I mean, I'd have to buy another $1,000 TV. And I don't have that lying around. So much easier. Square Trade. Not a sponsor, but I'm definitely a fan. And they're so easy to work with. Oh my gosh, it was great. Like, I'm like, hey, my TV's not working. It's not turning on. Have you tried this? Yep. Okay. We'll send the parts immediately. They'll be there in 2 days. The guy to the workout will be there in 3.
Oh yeah, I was here for that. Well, not for that, but when you were doing that actually.
Yeah. So quick and easy. It was great. So would recommend. Not a sponsor, but would like to be. Actually, I want all the sponsors. Because I'm really like one of the guys, like on my other favorite podcasts, like Tell 'em Steve Dave, where they create their own commercials for like their sponsors. Because usually the sponsors will be like, here, Here's a sheet of paper. It tells you the bullet points you have to talk about, your experiences. But like, tell them Steve Dave. Sometimes they'll do that, or sometimes they'll make like elaborate, fun commercials, but like 2 minutes long.
Yeah.
Or these family members, or like animate it. It's great. That's what I want to do: is have creative freedom to do the ad, as long as I have all the points in it, but to make it my way.
Right. I always wanted to do. If I was ever a comedian, one of my bits would be about how they've got the wrong people advertising for Monster Energy, because athletes drink it, but fucking a lot of people who are drinking energy drinks all the time are construction workers, right? Trying to stay up, trying to finish their fucking 14-hour day.
Yeah.
Hi, I've been on the job fucking 18 fucking hours today, and I should be asleep. Nope, I've had 2 monsters within a certain amount of, what the Surgeon General says is okay.
Yeah.
Also, I can get this shit done.
And no one died. Thanks, monster.
Exactly.
And then they do the wink, and you hear the little sparkle, and they have the thumbs up. Yeah.
Yes. Monster, please sponsor us. Anyone from Monster listening to this. We drink Monster all the time. If I could, I'd have one a day.
We want your money.
We do. We want your money. But I've been drinking Monster for years.
And there's one thing that I've learned from, his name is Brian Quinn from Impractical Jokers.
Yeah.
He's in the podcast with his other friends on Tell 'em Steve Dave, the podcast. He said, everyone says, don't be a sellout. But that's the fucking point of becoming famous, is to be able to sell out.
Yes.
Yes, you love your fans. Yes, you want to stay true to your music and everything else. But there's nothing wrong with making endorsements to make money to keep making more music for people.
Yeah.
I keep them entertained.
First of all, we're not musicians. I don't know.
But we are entertainers.
Yes.
You should be entertained by anything that comes out of my mouth, whether I'm in
or going into your mouth. Giggity.
You know it. Whether I intend to make it funny or not, as long as I'm entertaining you. That's the point. And to be able to do this in like a full-time capacity, I would have to not have a full-time job.
Exactly. But unfortunately, we both need to work.
Yeah, for now. I would love to have this be a full-time job. Instead of doing this just once a week, I could do it like every other day. That would be cool.
That would be cool. I could get down on that.
Yeah. Besides me.
Giggity.
Yeah. Oh, gosh. Speaking of giggity, I know this has nothing to do with anything, but the best ever scene in Family Guy I've ever watched was when Peter and Quagmire were at Quagmire's house, and Quagmire was trying to help Peter not eat the pie in the window. He's like, okay, Peter, now I'm going to put this pie on the windowsill, and you're going to stand over there. And even if the trailing smoke has little fingers that tell you to come over here to eat the pie, you must resist it. Don't do it. Okay. So the wafting,
yes,
aroma
wafting,
fingers.
Yes.
Like, come on, Peter. He's like, no, I'm not falling for it. And then it's like, oh yeah? And then starts going to his pants. He's like, no, that's my private place. Quagmire, help. It's like tries to undress him. And Quagmire's like, Peter, I can't help. It's making me watch. And like the smoke has like his eyes stuck open. The aroma has his eyes stuck open.
Yes.
It's forcing me to watch. So I have dubbed that clip the rapeseed pie.
Peter gets raped a lot, I've noticed.
Yeah, like by the bull. That was also, that was so good.
I'm a breeding bull.
Yeah, I'm a breeding bull. Maybe you'll come me sometime. Wear that nice cardigan.
No, he said blazer.
Blazer, yeah.
Okay, I'll sometime. Maybe you bring a blazer. That way we have a wide variety of restaurants. I'll wear a blazer. My favorite one, because I'm an odd person and I happen to think this person's a great actor, is the Gary Busey one.
Oh God, yeah.
Where
you're staring in the mirror.
Into the family. Well, it has something to do with Christmas, Santa Claus. The world turns back on me, just like how the world turns back on Gary Busey. And it goes to like this crappy looking apartment bathroom, and it's this fucking weird ass looking Gary Busey. Like, how am I doing today, Gary Busey?
As
and he looks back in the mirror
into
into a fucking mirror where it's like a
Medusa looking thing.
Medusa and Pennywise from It going, "You're doing great, good. Then I'll keep it up." Every time I watch that, it just fucking makes me happy.
Oh yeah, because it's like the best kind of creepy, you know.
Creepy, crazy.
Yeah.
I love a lot of Family Guy clips. It's hard to get behind new Family Guy. I think they should have kept Brian killed off, honestly, because he is just a fucking douche.
What happened?
Brian, he's a douchebag.
The dog?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like it when he was the voice of reason.
Yeah.
Now he's just like a pretentious hipster douche.
Yeah. They kind of made him to be like the stereotypical millennial. Just not a fan of it. That's me. That's me. So,
and folks, what we're well known for on this channel is millennial bashing, even though we happen to be lumped into that particular category.
I still say we're Generation Y. We ask the questions.
Yes, I would like that to be true too, Brendan, but unfortunately it's fucking not. We are...
Okay, stop sucking dick.
First of all, if I was sucking dick, you'd be happy.
Yeah. My wife wouldn't be, though. She'd be like, "That's $5, bitch."
First of all, you were paying me to suck dick.
No. You're paying me to suck my dick, and then my wife is pissed because she knows you don't really have the $5.
Any money I have has to go into my tank right now for tomorrow. So
why is it going into your taint?
Tank, T-A-N-K.
Ah.
My gas, G-A-S-T-A-N-K.
Yeah, you can spell. Yay. So happy. Yes, I know. Eat a bag of dicks. I know.
If I can eat a bag of black dicks while you're at it.
Okay, I guess. I'm willing to share.
Fucking baguette size.
She didn't say faggot size. Eat a bag of dicks. What size would you like? Would you like big, medium, or faggot?
That sounds a little petite, doesn't it?
I don't know.
Yeah, let me get a bag of dicks. What size would you like? Yeah, let me get faggot.
Now, we are not homophobic or racist or anything of anti in any way, shape, or form except for stupidity.
Of course.
Because we both have gay, lesbian, transgender, and gender fluid friends. Multiple. No.
Friends. Everyone has them friends.
And like I said, racism is stupid, sexism is stupid, being biased against people just because of their religion or ethnicity or sex is just ridiculous. Just care for the person about who they are, what they do on their own time.
Is none of our fucking business.
Yeah, who cares?
Live and let live.
Exactly. So,
unfortunately, humans aren't that evolved yet, Brandon.
Unfortunately not. The only thing that should matter is how they treat you and how good they fuck. I mean, sometimes that can go hand in hand or hand in mouth.
Or how good they treat you after you fuck.
Yeah. Better get that reach around.
I would give you a reach around.
I bet you would.
I'm a courteous lover.
You are indeed. You're very courteous. Yeah, very thoughtful too, I might add. That's why we've been such great friends for 15 years.
Yeah. I gotta be a better friend to Robert. We haven't been hanging out as much.
That's fine.
I know.
He lives an hour away when you and I live 10 minutes away from me.
Well, it's not an hour away. He actually, if I did the math correctly, it's maybe 15, 20 minutes. From me. He doesn't live in Hemet. He lives like...
on the border of Menifee.
In Hemet, which is closer for me than it is for you.
Yeah, it's whatever.
Whatevs.
Yeah.
Just smack my hand for saying that.
No, I shall caress it gently.
Thank you.
Yes.
And our rings are touching.
Yes.
That is the sound of what happens when titanium and
tungsten
carbide make love.
Oh yeah.
Alright. See, you need James here to say that. Our color commentator, as it were.
Commentator?
That's what he said the last time, remember?
Commentator? He ejaculates into potatoes? Commentator?
That is where this conversation went the last time, if I remember correctly.
I don't remember talking about coming in potatoes.
He meant to say color commentator, but he said color commentator.
Ah, right. I've never used food to pleasure myself or anybody else. I can't say the same for my co-host. But he
Piece of ice.
I wasn't gonna say anything.
It was in my mouth.
After it was somewhere else, yeah.
No.
But we're not gonna talk about it. It's okay. It's okay.
Whatever.
Yeah. So in Ramble On, we do ramble on. We go down rabbit holes. Sometimes we go, soft and slow. Sometimes we go hard and fast. We don't finish. We just keep going to the next one.
And the next one.
And that's why it's called Ramble On. But that's the best part, is because if you have complete structure, you have expectations. And since we don't really have structure, I can do whatever I want and not feel bad about it.
Brandon never feel bad about it.
And
I have no expectations.
of me? Thank you.
Anything, really.
Yeah. It's better that way. That way you won't be let down.
Life lets you down. Not necessarily people, just life.
Yeah. Yep.
Life, liberty, and fuck off.
And if life gives you lemons, you should do those lemons.
Squeeze them in some prick's eye.
Yeah, or in life's eye. Like, fuck you, take these back. Give me some grapes next time, asshole.
I wouldn't mind an orange.
Yeah. Then I'll have the grapes of wrath. That's right.
That's pretty good.
Yep.
That's good. I'll give you that.
Thank you. But this has been great so far. Oh, and in case anyone wants to know, I have one Twitter. So far, it is Kind of Soy, KYNEOFSOY. That's my Twitter. I don't have a Facebook to give out. I don't have Instagram. I don't have Snapchat or whatever else these kids use nowadays, because I'm in my 30s.
Fuck, after a while, they'll probably just fucking mount an LCD or a fucking touchscreen to their testicles and just, play with it like that. And post shit from their testicles about their testicles.
Wow. Yeah.
That's the future, Brendan.
Yeah, okay.
Get in or get out.
My wife tells me the same thing.
Well, it's either means the bedroom or her vagina, so,
Yeah. Anyways. So if you have any anime that you think that we should talk about, or that you think we missed in any of our discussion, let us know in any comments you want to leave, either on iTunes or Google or however you find your podcasts. That's where you'll find us. Always remember to like our stuff.
Like, share, and the more followers we get, we'll have a Facebook, we'll have a Twitter, we'll have an Instagram dedicated to this motherfucking podcast. Pardon mon français, if you take offense, I do apologize. But if not, fuck yeah.
Indeed. And that's this week's edition of Ramble On. Have a good night, and please continue to touch yourself.
I don't want anybody else. When I think about you, I touch myself.
Until next time, bye.
Good night.